How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is card to avoid number 3 here. So I'm doing this every week, probably at least every 7 days, like I said, because I mean a lot of cards come out in a week, and especially when a new event comes out, we'll have a lot to talk about. All right, but unfortunately this week didn't really have like event cards. Like, it's more just MSPs, and you know, there's really none of those that I'd avoid buying, honestly, maybe except for Knight, but they're all really good. So if you guys are enjoying the content, though, make sure you leave a like on the video. I'd appreciate it a lot. But without further ado, let's hop into it right now. We're gonna go to the auction house here, and right now 5,000 cards in the market. I mean, this is like a big day for Xbox Series X here. But starting off with the first card here, and the first card is going to be a forward. It's going to be an 88 overall card, and honestly, this is a card that I believe, you know, in previous games was decent because he had a lot of speed, but here he is, Ryan LASCH. Okay, so you might think, wow, 87 speed, 86, 90, 90, 88. He's a distributor as well, 89 speed, right? But the problem with this card is, I mean, it's just too small. 5'7", 165. If he literally gets if anyone breathes on him, it's over for him. He's gonna get annihilated. So again, while the stats don't look horrible on him, he is just not able to keep up with the bigger defensemen like Hedman, like even John Carlson. There's just so many big defensemen that he can't get in deep against. I mean, like, if you're an off the rush type player, maybe he could be okay, but overall, I mean, this guy does not really fit the meta at all. I mean, just way too small. I mean, like I said, to me, under 5'10", you're really pushing it. You really are, for a forward especially, because it's just not, like, it's not really reasonable. I mean, it's hard to actually, you know, win puck battles when your guy's 5'7" against a forward that's like 6'1", you know, even. And 6'1's not even that big either. So, yeah, that's my logic, at least. But moving on to the next one now, it's going to be MSP TUUKKA RASK, all right? So he's going for around 120K-ish right now. So again, RASK, as you can see, he has the buzzing, a wingman, or a booming shot protector. Synergies, his ability is post-to-post, which is advanced boost in reaction time recovery and save ability when going post-to-post. And also dialed in, which is exceptional boost in reaction time recovery and save ability after making 15 saves in a game. So if you give him a lot of shots, that's good. But in general, I've played this RASK a lot, and he is not very good. And I know a lot of people that have, you know, made him, and I did not like him at all. So if you're looking for a goalie, you're like, oh, 88 RASK, he's one of the higher rated goalies out there. No, I would definitely choose so many goalies before him. And for his price, it's actually ridiculous. You could be better off getting a Robin Leonard base card for literally 15K than spending 120K on an 88 overall goalie. It's just not smart at all. It's just really not. So avoid him at all costs, and you will be a very happy camper, I'll tell you that much. TUUKKA RASK 88 overall edition is just not cutting it, all right? So we're staying in the goalie range here. We're staying in the goaltender, I guess, theme, I should say. All right, so moving on to the next one. It's going to be 87 overall, MARC-ANDRE FLEURY. Okay, so FLEURY comes in around 50K, essentially, it looks like. 6'2", though, for a goalie is absolutely just way too small. I'm sorry. He has a good synergy and distributor for sure, but again, 6'2", 185. His ability is contour. I don't know why I say it, guys. I literally embarrass myself every video. That's why I hate talking about goalies. But yeah, it's a pretzel. That's what it is. All right? Contorist. There you go. Contortionist. I'm done. But yeah, Fleury in general, guys. 6'2", 185. And yeah, I mean, just not a good option for 50K. Again, there's so many better goalie options. I think you're getting scammed if you're buying Marc-Andre Fleury for 50K. I think you're getting scammed if you're spending any more than 20K on a goalie. I really do think that. At least right now, there's no goalie that's like expensive that I think is really worth their price right now. So yeah, I go with Marc-Andre Fleury. Primetime is another card to avoid for sure. All right, so moving on to the next one here. The last video featured a lot of power-up icons, actually, so we're going to head back to that theme here for this next card, all right? So this next card is going to be from the LA Kings. It's going to be Marcel DIONNE, okay? So Marcel DIONNE, why I don't like him, as again, it's mostly a size issue, I'd say. So he's not going for a stupid amount of coins, which is, you know, respectable, but 40K even for someone that's 5'9", 190, yeah, speed's at 89, but again, it goes up 1 every month, plus 1. So it's not like, you know, oh my goodness, this card's going to be good in like a month. It's going to be like a 90 or 92. That's not how it works. unless he gets like an MSP or an event card, this Marcel DIONNE will be very, very low rated and very subpar in my opinion. 78 body checking, 84 strength. Just very, very low, stats that you don't want to see low stats in, right? So, and his height, I mean, to really top it all off, is just very, very underwhelming. So, yeah, I mean, if you're a Kings fan, I mean, go for it. I mean, complete your all-time LA Kings team. Nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with it, that's for sure. But definitely Marcel DIONNE's not a card that I would suggest or recommend that you guys would buy for your team. I really wouldn't. So, yeah, Marcel DIONNE right there. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so this next one is going to be an MSP, actually. So, from the previous event, actually. And here he is. So 87 overall, Jonas BRODIN. Okay, so he's going for around 400k, and I get it. He's an MSP card. It's a fantasy card. They get a +2 for every goal, right? Which is, again, it's something to think about for sure, right? But BRODIN, 6'1", so not an amazing like, stat line for him in general. Sorry, height line and all that stuff. But in general, BRODIN doesn't score many goals. He just doesn't. He had a career high last year, 9, which again was a big outlier. He had 9 and 53, and after that, the most he ever had in the season was 6 and 73. So it's really, he's like good for like 4 at most. So if you're gonna buy this card, you're not gonna really like get it to like a point where you feel like you really like made coins on it, for a while. He is bombarded, and he also has booming shot, and then applesauce and light the lamp. His ability is ice pack, which is advanced shot blocking ability with additional range. Greatly improves recovery from block shots, reduce injury, and stagger chance. And then his own ability is send it, which is large increase of pass assist with exceptional ability to auto saucer long pass, which is definitely nice. But again, I mean, he's got E9 excel, E9 speed. His shot is absolutely horrendous, and no matter how many goals he scores, his shot will never really be that good. I mean, you'd have to score a lot of goals to get it to be even like 90. And again, by the time Jonas BRODIN becomes like a 93, if you're lucky, I mean, dude, it'll be like February or March at least. So, and there'll be so many better card options for probably cheaper. And there's nothing really about this card that really makes you say, wow, this card's gonna be an end game card. Even if it gets to 99, like, I mean, yeah, it'll be definitely end game at that point, but there still will be better options, in my opinion, even if they're low overall than him. So, yeah, Jonas BRODIN is, to me, one you should try to avoid. 400k is a lot for him, again, for a card that, again, he's not going to score a lot of goals, BRODIN. He just isn't. It's just not his thing. And if he does, well, come back to this video and make fun of me, but it's not really a common thing for him to score goals, all right? So moving on to the next one now, and we're moving on to the MSP theme yet again, all right? So it's going to be Cam Talbot, his MSP, and it's very, very bad. I'm sorry. So 40k, 6'4", 186. I mean, everybody thought this had potential to be a good card, but he's really not good at all. So I know people that use him, they just do not like him, and I definitely get it. I've seen him, and I played against him, and he does not seem to really, steal you any shots, right, or games. So aggression 72, which is a good number to see, but in general, I mean, most of the stats are very, very underwhelming. So Cam Talbot, for sure, is a card that I would avoid at all costs. I mean, he's just not a good goalie, and like I said, there's goalies that you'd be so much better off spending your coins on, and that's the key. When I'm saying cards to avoid buying, I think it's mostly just because they're not worth their coins. I mean, I understand, like, if these cards were for cheaper, maybe I'd respect them, and I consider saying, hey, buy them, but they're just not worth it for their coins. There's better options, and if there's better options, why are you spending your coins on the worst option? That's my logic. But anyway, moving on to the next one here. And it's going to be also in the same theme, in the same event, actually. It's going to be Jordan Binnington, okay? So he's around 40k as well, so makes sense because they're both horrible. They're going for the same amount, right? But 6'1", 174, 6'1" for a goalie. I mean, good luck. He's a distributor and thief. He has X-ray, which is screens, has an impact to goalie vision, and then last stand, which is exceptional boost in reaction time, and save ability on breakaways and penalty shots. So awful abilities as well, because really, unless you're giving up stunning amounts of breakaways or penalty shots, I mean, it's really not going to be that much of a factor, in my opinion. So, yeah, I definitely think that's actually ridiculous to buy any of these two goalies from this event. Awful event when it came to goalies, for sure. Binnington is terrible. And so is Talbot. So, yeah, I definitely don't recommend any of those cards at all. All right, so moving on to the final one. Okay, so the final one here is going to be a right-handed D-man. All right, so right-handed D-man, and we're going back to the icon theme. Okay, so it's going to be Al MacInnis. All right, so 84 overall Al MacInnis. So he goes for more than he definitely should. So looking at Al MacInnis, I mean, at tier 3, he has 84 speed. So consider this. Next month he gets a speed upgrade, but in January he'll still be 85 speed. This is probably one of the worst icon cards possible. They do him so dirty. 6'2", 204, 78 accuracy, 94, 78, 89. This card literally will be unusable until like September. I mean, I don't know what more to say. This card's awful. I mean, Al MacInnis, I mean, great player, but I mean, one of the worst HUT cards I've ever seen. He didn't have a zone ability active. Well, it unlocks at tier 3, but he has a no contest ability with advanced stick tension and strength when going into puck pickups, resulting in more wins when battling for the puck. I mean, cool. Then Thunderclap, which is, you know, advanced power and accuracy when taking slap shots from the point. But when you have a slap shot accuracy of 78, I don't even know how much an ability can even help you. Al MacInnis, I mean, this is a brutal card. 6'2", so he didn't have good height. Plus, he's so slow. Plus, his shot's horrible. I mean, like, what is, like, the good thing about this card? I mean, I just don't, like, see it. I really don't. Like, unless you're a Flames fan, I don't really see the point of ever having this card in your lineup. And, like, even if you pull it, I think there's just no reason. I'd rather just put him into a set. Honestly, it's just horrible. So, yeah, Al MacInnis, definitely avoid him at all costs. He's just not good at all. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, though, make sure you leave a like. Let me know who I missed. And Best Cards to Buy is also coming out tomorrow, all right? So if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. If you're new here, follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And join the Discord, talk to me, follow them, subscribers of the channel. As always, I'll see you in the next video.